edges are worn, the colors have bled, but your smile survives the years we shed. You're frozen in time, just 23, in the photograph that still carries me. The photograph in my wallet still holds your summer eyes, tucked behind my license, through every road I ride. You may be gone, the world moved on, but I've never truly parted from the photograph in my wallet, where our forever started. You wore that dress with the cherry print. I joked, you smiled, then off you went. That was the day you missed the train, and we laughed dancing in the rain. The photograph in my wallet, faded but still clear, your hand in mine, the carousel that played our favorite year. You may have changed or gone away, or someone else has charted, but in the photograph I carry, you're still the girl I started. Some folks carry lucky coins, some hold maps or saints, but I just need this little square to repaint what love once paints. The photograph in my wallet, more real than dreams allow. When days get dark and cold sets in, I pull it out somehow, and there you are, mid-laugh, mid-life, still young, still kind, still guarded, in the photograph in my wallet, where my whole heart once departed. She hummed along to every line, even when the tune wasn't mine. Her laughter lit the melody like springtime pressed in minor key. But she left before the chorus, before the bridge could bend. The verse still haunts the silence where her heartbeat used to blend. The song goes on but not the same, it's missing all her grace. She left before the chorus with harmony erased. We planned to dance on distant days, through wedding bells and grand was called her far too soon, like pulling down the sun at noon. She left before the chorus, while the notes were still on shore. I held her hand through half the song, the rest I must endure. The band played on in disbelief, while I just stood in place. She left before the chorus and took my second verse away. Now I play our vinyl slow, just to hear her breathing low. But halfway through, the sound cuts out, like love that's filled with doubt. She left before the chorus, no chance to sing along. But if there's heaven in a refrain, she's there completing the song. And though I finish out the tune, there's always something stray, 'cause she left before the chorus, and love just fades that way. She wore October like a second skin, with cinnamon hair and a summer grin. The wind would carry her perfume low through every street I used to know. When autumn smelled like her, the world moved soft and slow. Leaves would fall like whispered words only my heart would know. She was laughter in the amber, she was rain upon my shirt. And every year I miss her more, when autumn smelled like her. She said goodbye beneath the amber trees, with hands in pockets and trembling knees. I watched her vanish in golden haze, like candle smoke on colder days. When autumn smelled like her, my world turned shades of pain. The colors burned, the silence stirred, and nothing felt the same. Now every breeze that finds my coat just lifts her name in blur. I know the seasons truly come when autumn smells like her. The photographs have faded out, but memory's a quiet shout. She lingers in the scent of rain and songs that end too soon again. When autumn smells like her, the past walks close behind. In every rustling avenue, she's hidden in the pines. If love was made of wood smoke and soft forgotten words, then I still breathe her every time when autumn smells like her. The rain is falling on my window pane. Each drop reminds me of your name. We dance beneath the streetlight glow. Now I'm just dancing all alone. If only you had stayed, if only you had known how much it hurts to walk this road alone. The night still calls your name, but you're so far away. My heart keeps whispering, if only you had stayed. Your coffee cup still on the shelf. I sit and talk to your old self. The radio plays our favorite tune, but it only echoes through this empty room. If only you had stayed, if only you had tried, maybe we'd still be watching stars collide. Now I just count regrets in every step I take, still hearing your voice say, if only you had stayed. I never meant to let you go, but love moves fast and time moves slow. If I could turn the clocks again, would you still be my best friend? If only you had stayed, if only love had won, I'd still be waking to your morning sun. But now it's just the rain and this old photograph of a love we lost in the aftermath. Every night I walk this street, same old rhythm, same cold feet, but there's a glow I always see in that window calling me. The light in a window, soft and low, tells me stories I'll never know. She never waves, she never calls, but her shadow dances on the walls, and I pretend she's waiting there for a man who'll never dare. I pass by like I always do, a silhouette and curtain blue. Maybe she's reading, maybe asleep, but that little light cuts oh so deep. The light in her window late at night keeps me warm in the pale street light. A secret dream I never said to a girl I loved inside my head. She doesn't know I breathe her name, but every night I do the same. One day I'll knock, one day I'll speak, but lonely hearts are far too weak. Till then I'll watch and quietly burn, waiting for a sign to turn. The light in her window still shines on, even when the stars are gone. I may be just a passing face, but in my heart she holds a place, forever lit, forever mine. That golden light at 9:30. I walked by your old porch today. The swings still sway the same old way. The mailbox rusted, paint chipped blue, but every crack still speaks of you. The house where you once lived still breathes your name at night. The curtains move like lullabies in soft, forgiving light. I press my hand against the gate, but time won't let me in to the house where you once lived, where love had once begun. The window still shows yellow lace, like sunlight frozen on your face. I wonder if the floorboards creak where we once danced cheek to cheek. The house where you once lived, no secrets I can't say, like how you said forever, then slowly moved away. The wind still hums our melody through trees we carved with grin, around the house where you once lived, and I can't feel within. I heard they painted over red where you once rode. I miss you said, but walls remember, roofs still cry, and memories don't learn goodbye. The house where you once lived now holds a stranger's light, but I still see your shadow each time I pass at night. And if the door would open wide, I'd fall right back again into the house where you once lived, and where my heart still lives. There's a cafe on the corner of 3rd and Main, where we carved our names in a window pane. The jukebox still plays our favorite tune, and the sugar jar holds your silver spoon. In our corner of the world, where time would softly slow, we laughed through every Sunday rain and kissed in amber glow. Though life kept moving forward, my heart was always curled right back beside your smile in our corner of the world. The waiter still asks if you'll come too. He pours 2 cups like he used to do. I sit alone in your old red sea and hear your heels in every beat. In our corner of the world, where morning light felt new, the ceiling fan, the radio still whisper thoughts of you. Though everything has faded, the memories stay swirled like steam above our table in our corner of the world. They built a bank where flowers grew, but love can bloom in concrete too. I pass that way and close my eyes and feel your hand, the same goodbye. In our corner of the world, where even ghosts still smile, I linger there some afternoons to dream with you a while. The map may change, the signs may fade, but love remains unfurled forever in that quiet place. Our corner of the world. The mailman smiled, said, "Just for you, a faded stamp, a sky so blue. No return address, but I knew well the scent of roses, the paper spell." Her letter came in spring, when the lilacs start to bloom. Though she'd been gone since winter, her words still fill the room. She wrote of love and quiet strength, of stars and songs and wings. I cried but also smiled when her letter came in spring. She said, "I hope you've learned to dance, even when life breaks your plans, and when the world forgets your name. No, I was proud of you just the same." Her letter came in spring, tucked in that gentle breeze. She spoke of time and letting go, but never said goodbye with ease. Each word was like a lullaby, soft as childhood's wings. She held me one last time when her letter came in spring. She said, "Don't chase what's meant to go, but always water what you grow," and signed her name with all my love, like she was never far above. Her letter when the birds began to sing. And though her voice is silent now, it echoed in everything. So I framed those lines beside the door where the morning robins cling, and whisper back to heaven, her letter came in spring. Same old seat, second from the back. You'd hold my hand, head on the glass. Now it's just me with echoes faint, and the window fogs where your breath once came. The bus ride without you feels longer every day. Each stop just brings another thing I wish I'd say. The driver never notices the space that's left for two, but it's the longest road I know, this bus ride without you. Your laughter danced at every turn, now silence waits at each return. The corner where you'd smile and wave now blurs into a passing grave. The bus ride without you knows every ache and sigh. The bench beside me cold as truth and tired as goodbye. Though strangers come and strangers go, no one fits your view. The seat stays warm in memory on this bus ride without you. We never planned the final trip. You missed your stop or I lost grip. Now every route feels lost and wide without your heartbeat by my side. The bus ride without you still loops the life we knew. The trees, the store, the coffee shop still carry shades of you. And though the ride begins and ends, the missing feels brand new. With every mile I realize it's still the bus ride without you.
Under violet skies we sway, you and I. 3 steps in a circle, time learning to fly. The perfume of twilight, your laugh on the breeze. The world stood still beneath lilac trees.
Your hand in mine, heartbeat keeping the time. Lavender dancing in July. The air was hushed, our shadows wide, and I remember every sigh.
Spin with me tonight, world dissolve to lilac haze and dreams. Hold me till the end of this waltz will never mend, but I'll always hear the strings of the Lavender Waltz. Years have passed, but I still hear your bare footsteps drawing near. Though you're gone, this music plays through fields of yesterday.
The stars still hum my melody, soft as dusk and memory. I close my eyes and feel your arms as we sway beneath the calm.
Dance with me again where the summer never ends. Let the petals fall like violins and rain. One last turn before we forget what we were for. In the echo of our hearts lives the Lavender Waltz.
I wrote your name in midnight blue, folded pages meant for you. Ink still wet with what I feel, but fear kept sealing every seal. A letter I never sent, with words I always meant, hiding in a drawer like my regret. Would it change where we are now, or is silence safer somehow? This letter I never sent. The words said, please don't say goodbye, but I watched you leave and didn't try. Now every word just weighs me down, like echoes lost in paper towns. A letter I never sent, with truth I did invent, that maybe we were always fine. But lies are softer than goodbye. Now all that's left is ink and scent of a letter I never sent. I keep it sealed year after year, afraid of hope, afraid of fear. But if you find it, read it slow. It says I loved you, still do, you know. A letter I never sent, but meant every single line. Though it may never reach your hands, it was always yours, not mine. I kissed the stamp but never went with this letter I never sent.
You came by just to say hello, with nowhere else you had to go. The sky turned gray, the thunder sighed. You smiled and said, let's stay inside. No candles lit, no plans to make, just tea and toast and chocolate cake. And in that stillness, slow and plain, I loved you 'cause you stayed for rain. Stayed for the silence, stayed for the fall. You didn't flinch when I showed it all. Most run from storms, you pulled me close, and that was when I needed most. No grand escape, no flight to fame. You loved me in the quiet frame, and now I hope through joyous strain that you'll always stay for the rain.
You still sleep on the left each night, and I still turn off your bedside light. We've kept the same old cups and plates, we still forget our dinner dates. But something in your sleepy grin still makes my quiet heart give in. The years roll on, the world has spun, but you're still here, my only one. We've changed our jobs, we've moved our things, but not the way you laugh or sing, and not the way you stroke my head, or stay on your same side of the bed. We've watched the seasons fade and turn, but in your eyes I still return. No vows were framed, no speeches said, just love and your same side of the bed. You hum while brushing back your hair, you leave your socks just anywhere. You burn the toast, I miss the train, but somehow none of that's in vain. You kiss my cheek, you know my tea, you move through time right next to me. We didn't plan, but still we grew into a love that simply knew. We've changed our shoes, we've changed our names, we've laughed through grief and silly games, but still you come where you once said you'd always be same side of bed.
You told me once you hated spring, then held a flower like a ring. You said you're bad at staying still, then sat with me against your will. I thought I knew you every part, but then you sang and broke my heart. Not from the pain, but from the way you still surprise me every day. I'm still learning you year by year, through every joke and every tear. You're not a book I read and close. You're something deep that softly grows. I've memorized your favorite tea, but still don't know what sets you free. And that's the joy in all we do. I'll spend my life still learning you. Keep a story in your smile, a dream you've hidden for a while. You wear it proud, but just for me, like something sacred quietly.
You smiled before you said your name, and somehow I still knew the frame of every word you hadn't said, like finding notes inside my head. You laughed and I could hum along, as if I'd always known your song. The melody just fit my chest, like something old I loved the best. I knew your song before we met, each rise and fall I can't forget, like a wind that sings through open blinds. You've always lived between the lines, no lyrics carved, no sheet to read, but still you play just what I need. Somewhere in me, you've always been the song I knew way back. We walked without a place to be, just following the harmony. The city moved, but not like us. We danced without the need to rush. I told you things I never say. You didn't look the other way. You just listened with your eyes and sang your truth in no disguise. I knew your song before the start.
never left a key outside. You kept the door just open wide. You said if love is meant to stay, it won't be scared to walk your way. You never checked the time I came. You didn't ask for praise or blame. You just sat down and made me tea and let me be completely me. You kept the door unlocked for years, through lonely nights and quiet fears. You never asked me to be whole. You only met me soul to soul. And when I thought I lost my track, you never begged me to come back. You only whispered if it's right. The door is open every night. You never said forever starts, but somehow stayed through all the parts. And now I see what love becomes, not chains or rings, but coming home.
You smiled before you said your name, and somehow I still knew the frame of every word you hadn't said. Like finding notes inside my head. You laughed and I could hum along, as if I'd always known your song. The melody just fit my chest, like something old I loved the best. I knew your song before we met. Each rise and fall I can't forget. Like a wind that sings through open blinds, you've always lived between the lines. No lyrics carved, no sheet to read, but still you played just what I need. Somewhere in me you've always been the song I knew way back when. We walked without a place to be, just following the harmony. The city moved but not like us. We danced without the need to rush. I told you things I never say. You didn't look the other way. You just listened with your eyes and sang your truth in no disguise. I knew your song before the start. The way you breathe, the way you part, the way you hold the silent space. You notes go wrong. You are the song I didn't write, but somehow knew my whole damn life.
Feels like Sunday when you come near, like the world slows down when you're here. No rush to talk, no need to try. Just sit and smile and let time slide by. You hum a tune without a name. I find myself doing the same. We walk the block and laugh at dogs, and stop to watch the passing fog. And it feels like Sunday in your eyes, warm as toast, soft as sighs. We don't chase the highs or run from lows. We just let the quiet moments grow. There's no big line, no need to shine, no fireworks, and that's just fine. If love is slow and slightly shy, then I could live like this for life. You leave your socks on my old floor. Your books are stacked behind the door. You fold my coat, I wash your cup. We build our days from gentle stuff. There's nothing loud about our song. It's just been playing all along. A record soft, a steady sound that holds us up when life gets loud. Yeah, it feels like Sunday in your eyes, like open windows and lazy skies. We don't need more, we've got enough in this quiet kind of love. You hold my hand, I close my doubt. We laugh when no one figures us out, and maybe we're just passing through, but every day still feels brand new. Maybe love won't always glow, and maybe some days we won't know. But if you're still there pouring tea, then that's the world enough for me. Years may come and time may bend. The world might change, but not this friend. The way you lean, the way I stay, the way we fill the quiet gray. You'll read the news, I'll make the toast. We'll kiss the ones we love the most. And if it's Sunday every day, then I don't want it any other way.
You said my name like it was new, like something fragile, soft and true, not like a sound the world had used, but something tender, never bruised. You never called me just to speak. You held my name like it was weak, and in that quiet way you said, I felt my shame and fear had fled. You held my name the way it heals, the way it touched that steady fears. You gave it back with something kind, like you had read what's left behind. And now I hear it differently. It means the me you helped me see. So when I say I love you too, I hope you hear you saw me through. You told me once you hated spring, then held a flower like a ring. You said you're bad at staying still, then sat with me against your will. I thought I knew you every part, but then you sang and broke my heart. Not from the pain, but from the way you still surprise me every day. I'm still learning you, year by year, through every joke and every tear. You're not a book I read and close. You're something deep that softly grows. I've memorized your favorite tea, but still don't know what sets you free. And that's the joy in all we do. I'll spend my life still learning you. You keep a story in your smile, a dream you've hidden for a while. You wear it proud, but just for me, like something sacred, quietly.
still knock twice, same time each week. No need to talk, no need to speak. You bring the bread, I warm the tea, and just like that you sit with me. We don't rewind, we don't explain. We've made our peace with joy and pain. You smile like it's a brand new start, and place your hands where once held heart. You're still there on Tuesday night, same old cold porch bathed in light. Still tell that joke, I fake the laugh. You cut the bread, I pour the half. And maybe we don't dream as white, and maybe time has changed our stride. But if you show up once a week, then love still finds the words we seek. We missed some years, we lost the thread, but never said what went unsaid. And though we live in different rooms, we share the scent of late perfumes. The silence now is not so sharp. We've grown into a different part. But when you sit and sip your tea, it still feels like you're here with me. You're still there on Tuesday night, still ask me how I sleep at night. You hum that tune, I take the cue and hum along like I still do. No promises, no plans to keep, just quiet love that runs so deep. So if you're here next week again, then that's enough to let me mend. We weren't the type to fall too fast. We'd walk, not run, just let it last. You liked your coffee cold and slow. I like to talk with nowhere to go. We didn't meet in flashing lights. No whirlwind love, no restless nights. Just steady steps on quiet ground, and hearts that listen to the sound. We took the long way into love. No fireworks from skies above, just little notes and hands that wasn't anywhere else to go. I saw the world behind your eyes, a patient blue and open sky. You never tried to make it shine, you just showed up and you were mine. We took the long way into love, with Sunday walks and stars above. No need to chase what's fast or bright. We found it all in morning light. And maybe someday we'll forget which street we met, which bench we sat, but I'll remember how it grew, this quiet, old and perfect you. So if we're slow, then let it be. I take the long way endlessly. Some people fall, some people run, but I walked in and you were the one.
You never try to fix my fear. You only sit and keep it near. Know everything will be okay. Just space to feel and let it stay. You pass no blame, you ask no why. You hold a hush before I cry. And somehow in that silent part, you touch the corners of my heart. The way you hold the quiet things, the small routines, the hurt it brings, the folded shirts, the broken glass, the little ghosts from someone's past. You never raise your voice to love. You hold it soft like something of a deeper truth, a loud forget, a kind of peace not spoken yet. You wash the cups I always leave. You find me when I try to grieve. And in the dark you light no flame. You simply breathe and say my name. We talk of dreams, we let them go. You say you like the way I grow. And even when we fall behind, you never try to press rewind. The way you hold the quiet things, the words you keep, the joy it brings. You never try to make me shine. You just walk slow and stay in time.
You came by just to say hello, with nowhere else you had to go. The sky turned gray, the thunder sighed. You smiled and said, let's stay inside. No candlelit note, no plans to make, just tea and toast and chocolate cake. And in that stillness, slow and plain, I loved you 'cause you stayed for rain, stayed for the silence, stayed for the fall. You didn't flinch when I showed it, almost run from storms. You pulled me close, and that was when I needed most. No grand escape, no flight to fame. You loved me in the quiet frame, and now I hope through joy or strain that you'll always stay for the rain.
They cheer for roses on the floor, for handwritten songs, for slamming doors. But we just sit and pass the tea, and somehow that's enough for me. We don't need violins to play, or speeches made in grand ballet. You fold my coat, I kiss your hand. We build a world from grains of sand. No one claps for quiet love, for simple touch or look or shove. No curtain call, no sky above, just you and me, and that's enough. They want the passion, not the peace. They chase the star, not what will keep. But love, I think, is in the still, the brushing teeth, the nightly chill.
You didn't say you missed me much, but clean the shelf I always touch. You didn't write me any lines, but showed up just in time. You folded things I never wore. You left your tea by my front door, and though the air was thick with doubt, you stayed until the fear ran out. so small they disappear, but somehow still they brought me near. You showed me how to stay, not say. You held the ache I pushed away, and I began to understand the quiet work of gentle hands. You left a note without your name. Just don't forget I feel the same. No metaphors, no perfect phrase, just proof